This mistake was not an accident. It wasn't a war, and it definitely wasn't a natural disaster. No earthquakes, no explosions, no warning sirens. It was a decision made quietly, in clean offices, in expensive laboratories, made by people in suits who would never suffer the consequences themselves. This decision slowly poisoned the air, the ground, and the people breathing it every single day. It didn't kill all at once. It worked slowly, silently, over decades. Millions were affected. Millions of lives were shortened. And the scariest part, most people still don't know this ever happened. At the beginning of the 20th century, the world was obsessed with progress. Cities were expanding faster than ever before. Factories filled the air with smoke, and machines were replacing human labor every single day. Cars were no longer a luxury item. They were becoming a symbol of freedom, of independence, of modern life. People wanted to go faster, travel farther, and do it all with the push of a pedal. But inside those shiny new engines, there was a serious problem. As engines became more powerful, they began to knock. The sound was loud. The vibration was violent. A novacimi. It destroyed the engine from the inside. For drivers, it was annoying. For car manufacturers, it was a nightmare, because knocking engines meant broken cars, angry customers, and lost money. And when history has taught us anything, is that companies don't panic when people suffer. They panic when profits do. Engineers and scientists began searching for a solution. They tested different fuels, different engine designs, different chemical combinations. Some ideas worked a little, others made things worse. And then someone proposed an idea that sounded almost too good to be true. Lead. Yes, that lead. Even back then, people already knew lead was dangerous. It had been used for centuries, and it had poisoned people for centuries. But when lead was added to gasoline, something incredible happened. The knocking stopped. Engines ran smoother. Cars performed better. And suddenly, a very expensive problem disappeared overnight. From a business perspective, it was perfect. It was cheap. It was easy to produce. And it dramatically increased profits. And when profits go up, safety questions tend to go very, very quiet. But the warnings came quickly. Factory workers who handled leads started getting sick. Some became confused. Others suffered hallucinations. A few became violent, and some didn't survive at all. Doctors noticed the pattern. Scientists published reports explaining exactly what lead did to the human body. It damaged the brain. It affected and in children, the damage was often permanent. These weren't theories. They were facts. But facts are inconvenient when they threaten billion-dollar industries. So instead of listening, the companies pushed back. They questioned the science. They attacked the credibility of research, and they told the public something very comforting. There's nothing to worry about. The industry faced a clear choice: admit the danger or protect profits. And the choice was made quickly. Companies funded studies designed to confuse, not inform. They paid experts to downplay the risks. and they invested heavily in advertising. Leaded gasoline was presented as advanced technology. Clean, efficient, modern. Meanwhile, cars filled cities with invisible poison. Every street, every neighborhood, one breath at a time. And the people paying the price never signed up for the experiment. For decades, leaded gasoline was used around the world. Every car released tiny lead particles into the air. People inhaled them daily. Children absorbed them into developing brains. Studies later revealed shocking consequences. Lower intelligence levels, increased behavioral problems, and even a connection to higher crime rates years later. All linked to lead exposure. Not because people were careless, but because they were never given a choice. Eventually, governments acted. Leaded gasoline was banned. Slowly, country by country. But by then, the damage was done. Entire generations had already been affected, and the companies responsible? They moved on. No dramatic consequences. No real accountability. Just silence. This story isn't just about gasoline. It's about what happens when profit comes before people, when warnings are ignored, and when progress is used as an excuse for harm. The mistake that killed millions wasn't ignorance. It was a choice. And choices like this are still being made today. Sometimes, progress doesn't move us forward. It poisons us slowly.